Okay, welcome back everyone. Today is day 15. So we are in the home stretch because these 5 minutes go by super fast. I am super excited about today. Why am I super excited about today? Because I know what I want to do next. That is, let me turn this over for you so you can kind of remember where we landed last time. I did some stuff in here. As much as I really like this and how it caught in all of the texture and everything there, that's going to go away today because I want to refine this shape. I'm going to play up this figure. I think this is the other wing. This is the wing that's far away. This is the wing that's close. And this is going to become background. This might end up becoming a flower, actually. Not really sure about that. So I'm just going to carve some of this away today and put in a little bit of texture here before I start because I like to add that as interest. And I need to add some darks over here. I need to build up my my contrast. So if we take a look at this, let me hold this up. It's really dirty, so hopefully that's not too distracting. But if we look it up or look at it through this, you can see really easily where the lights and the darks are. And I want the eye to come to here. So I know it's kind of in the middle, whatever. I'm kind of going to have a visual triangle here. So I want to darken up this part in here. I'm going to bring some lightness in here. I've got something I want to do here at the end. Let me take that away. And yeah, super excited. So the colors I want to work with today, I've got my palette, my standard palette, which I've been working with, which is the Cobalt Turquoise, the Quin Magenta, the Nickel Azo Gold, which is now mixed into everything, which is fine, the Pyrrole Red, the Hansa Yellow Light, the Titanium White, which has a bunch of yellow in it already. I've mixed that into this creamy color. I've got a pinky color here and more of a warmer pinky color here and a purple here. So that is what we're working with today. Let me give that another spritz. I think I'm going to work with this brush today and just kind of get in here and scrub, and my fingers, of course. One thing I will mention, because just safety first, as I like to tell my daughter, some of these paints have, although they're all water-based, they have pigments in them that can be harmful if too much is absorbed through your skin. So for example, I'm using cobalts, cobalt teal, cobalt turquoise. The Quins are pretty harmless. And I try not to use cadmiums as much as possible, or chromiums, but the cobalts I just can't get myself away from. So I do use this. This is Gloves in a Bottle. It's a lotion that performs or creates a barrier between what you're putting on in your skin. So it helps protect your body from absorbing so much through your skin. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I do use my hands a lot. And these cobalt colors can be troublesome if too much is absorbed through your skin. So there's that. Looking at my palette, I am going to add in, oh, there's a little bit of this. So that goes on the canvas. It was on my finger. That's not cheating. I'm going to add a little bit more of this Nickel Azo on the palette. Just to, in fact, I don't really like that there, but just to see how awesome that is when you add it in, it just gets stuck in the nooks and crannies. So when you hear me talk about glazing, I don't worry too much about my colors. I'm looking more at value because I can always adjust my colors later with glazing. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about there. Okay, enough talking. Let's get into it. Okay, and to save myself time again today, I think I might have my, oops, I forgot to wet my brush. I might have my palette next to me here. There we go. That's the darkness I want right there. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. And I wanted to take some of this out here. Probably going to need more white in that to get that down. Some of that nickel azo in there. I've kind of got the kitchen sink going on right here, which is fine. Let's get a little bit more of that. That's really orangey. Let's see what her shape is. This kind of, there we go. I feel like, oh, pressured. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta move, gotta move. Gotta do stuff, gotta do stuff. What am I doing now? I've got dark here. I really like that. Oh, that's making me super, super happy. A little bit more dark up into this area right here. Flow, girl, flow. That's what we want. See all that texture, all that stuff that was there before. It all comes into play. Nothing is ever wasted. It's like experience in life, right? You go through, you have a really crappy experience. You're like, ugh, well, that was a waste. And it's like, was it really? You know, like, did you learn something that you can take away? Did you meet somebody that you didn't know? Did you have a different experience? This is too yellow up there. I don't like that yellow. Okay. Let's see. Let me get a little bit more. Kind of in here and bring this figure out just a little bit more. I'm going to add some highlights into that there, like around here. I'll do that with a brush a little bit later. I'm just kind of bringing this through, getting some, I feel like it needed some darkness down here. Let me bring in a new mark making tool. What's this going on over here? Some of this maybe. It's not really as dark as I thought. What goes one place needs to go somewhere else. So let's bring some of that in here. How are my darks doing? Let's get some. I need to figure out what's going on with this thing right here. I don't know what that is yet. I'm like, I could take it out completely, or I don't know. I feel like that isn't resolved yet, and it will become something that I'm not sure yet. Let me get a little bit of warmth on the side that is too light. I don't want to take the dark out. I just want to add a little bit of warmth in there. Tone that down just a teeny tad. Maybe tone that down in there too. Let's see. I feel like that timer is gonna go any second. Let me hold this up. Yep, there it is. Okay. I'm going to go turn that off and let this sit for just a minute and let it run a little bit. And of course, once again, I forgot to do my mark making, so let's do some of that. And again, when I do those marks, I have 3 words that I write into every painting multiple times. It's my own little mantra, if you will. And so whenever you see that writing, that's what I'm doing. The words I'm writing are love, joy, and magic. That's what I put into everything I do, and what I hope for anyone that purchases a painting or anything, in just period. It's what I hope for everyone, is love, joy, and magic in their lives. Oh, okay. I'm happy again. Like, this is welcome to the journey. Normally I go through these phases much more quickly, and because of the 5-minute time limit, it feels almost excruciating, because these phases are extended out for longer periods of time. So that makes it a little bit more challenging for me as the artist, because I want to work until I get to a happy point. And if I walk away from a piece and it's not quite there yet, I kind of, gets me. So, yeah, loving where it's headed. Let me turn it around for you. Do a little bit of a close-up there. So now this is my figure right here. And this is just going to be, I don't know what that is yet. Could be a garden. It could be, I don't know. We'll figure it out along the way. Loving this texture in here. It's still wet, so it's going to move a little bit, but you can see how it's kind of catching in that. This is building some nice depth. I need to add some highlights in here to bring out this contrast. This is sort of where my center of interest is going to be. And I want to balance the darks throughout. So adding a little bit more variation. Let's see if we made any big impact in that. Right now, let's see how we look at that. That's your view. Let me hold up one for mine so we can look at this together a little bit better. So, you know, what I'm doing is I'm looking, is there interest? Is the eye moving? See how those black marks just kind of help too? So that's cool. If I can make a painting that looks interesting in black and white, where it's just the values, then I know, hopefully, when we switch over to colors, that it's going to be just as interesting. So I freaking love this. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, yes, 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 and more yes. So thank you for being with me on the journey. That's it for today. I will show you briefly. I don't know if I showed this to you yesterday. I did this yesterday. This is what the palette clean off page is looking like. So this is now becoming a painting. I decided to do a floral because I haven't ever really done a floral on something quite this size. I think this is 18 by 24. These 2 flowers, again, I don't know how I always end up with things on the same line. So I need to change that and add some more stuff. I think I might fill this up with flowers, honestly. But I really love kind of these muted colors and these bright colors, and just like, it's just crazy tan in there, and I love it. So that's what's going on with this one. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm officially on holiday vacation. Whoop, whoop. And I will see you back tomorrow.